Is your alliance on the verge of losing the conquest? Maybe you should think about launching the surprise attack. What is good, friends? It's your boy 44 Mag back with another video. A lot of you ask me questions about the surprise attack. It's a unique feature in San Francisco, but it could be carried over in other conquests. As we're testing this new feature, I think it's a great addition to a conquest. It will promote fighting and it will help alliance getting out of the safe zone and fight until the end. A lot of you were asking questions about the surprise attack. Some of you may never played San Francisco before, and some of you may not even played Conquest before. So you may have a lot of questions. We're gonna answer them. We're gonna talk about what it does for you, the rules about the surprise attack, and if you should launch it. So let's go. Let me bring you to the main page of the Conquest, the Theater of Conquest right there. And you notice this logo here, surprise attack. You click on it and you can read everything about it, the mission, the rules, how it works. All right. The surprise attack, first of all, it's a defensive move. You should not launch the surprise attack if you are the winning coalition or the dominant alliance in this conquest. Think carefully about launching the surprise attack. Like I said, it's a defensive move and it's designed for the losing team, not to get the upper end on the winning team, but to touch an extra buff while bothering the winning team to hurt their standing or their ranking for the Paramount Cup, for example. So first thing first, let's talk about the features. All right. When you launch the surprise attack, you will be able to airlift in any neutral village. What I mean by that is, in any conquest, you can only airlift in a claim land, just to slow down the pace, right? So when you launch the surprise attack, this will allow you to behave exactly like in a city 1, 2, or 3. You can airlift anywhere as long as the village is neutral. It could also mean that the village is under construction. Once it's finished, it is claimed. You can no longer jump, but while it's under construction, you may jump ahead and bother the enemy. Even if it's a central command under construction, you have the power to jump instantly instead of driving your way there. Not only you can jump in a neutral village, but your airlift refreshment rate is increased by 30%. So you have this extra mobility. Moreover, you can jump more often. That's fantastic, right? Liberty. Now, the second benefit of the surprise attack, when you launch it, you will trigger some exclusive mission, and every time you complete this mission, you will earn some rewards. You will be able to collect some rewards. Here are the 4 missions. The first mission, holding the line, destroy 80 bases belonging to commanders from other alliances. 80 bases may seem like a lot, but it's a alliance objective, not a commander objective. The mission reward, if you complete this mission, is you collect 1.75 million in military funds daily for 3 days. Softening the opponent, objective, destroy 3 villages controlled by other alliances. The reward, you collect 30 universal 5-star pieces daily for 3 days. This is a good reward, but then again, destroying 3 villages, it's a big deal. To the front line, objective, kill 180,000 reserves belonging to commanders from other alliances. Seems fair. You get a damage bonus of 4% for 3 days, and then securing the backyard. If you complete the construction of 12 villages, you will rewarded by a damage resist of 4% for 3 days. Not bad, not the best reward in the world, but if you do not own any strategic places that gives you those buffs, that's another way to equalize the balance of power, let's say. And you can click on the rules. Everything is described in the rules. This is all great. So you get this extra mobility, you get additional rewards, but there is a cost to this. And what is the cost? So There you go. When you launch the surprise attack, the occupied strategic places will no longer buff you. So if you look at the military lab, okay? Oh, if you look at the military lab right there, the military lab gives you a firepower and HP buff of 5%. This is gone. When you activate the surprise attack, you no longer get that buff. Doesn't matter if you currently own this building or plan to capture an additional one, the buff will no longer apply.
And it's gone.
Same thing for the fort. Same thing for the fortress. The blockhouse. So the blockhouse and the fort, those buffs no longer apply.
It's gone. It's all gone.
I didn't verify, but I do believe that the town and arms factory will no longer give you those military fund and components daily or every 2 days. So just keep in mind, like I said, if you are guaranteed not to capture any of those, then this cons is not a big deal since you will not capture them anyways, so you're not losing anything, right? The other downside of launching the surprise attack is rewards for missions related to strategic places will be reduced. All right, this is important. Like I said, if you never capture those anyways, no big deal, right? But if you do capture because some alliance decide to betray one member of their coalition to bring you in the team, then it's kind of suck because even if you capture those, you get nothing. So you have to be mindful of that. The smaller mission, the single capture, those rewards are cut by in half. The big reward, so if you hold a strategic place until the end of the conquest, you get a big reward. This is gone. You don't get it at all. It's cut completely. So like I say, it's a big sacrifice to do if you end up capturing those, as you have to surrender the reward. So like I said, be mindful when you plan to activate this surprise attack. So the big question is, should you activate it and when you should activate it? Like I said, friends, if you have no hope of capturing any of those assets, any of those strategic places, then it's a no-brainer. Activate it as soon as possible. So as soon as the fort area open, you can activate this surprise attack, not before, okay? Then also remember that if you activate the surprise attack, there's no going back. So it's a one-way. You cannot deactivate it. It's permanent until the end of the conquest. So you don't activate it too late either. If you do, then you may not have enough momentum to inflict enough damage or to bother the winning alliance and denying them rewards, right? So the timing is important because the surprise attack will give you this element of surprise. Every time you see someone traveling in neutral land, you can drop and ambush them. So that is fantastic. So the enemy, your enemy, no longer have this security feeling, this safety feeling that they can travel without being hurt. So this can play against them, and it's up to you to use this mobility to your advantage and try to bother the enemy as much as you can, right? So all in all, I think that the surprise attack, like I said, it's a great feature. It may not turn the tide for the losing team, but at least you can bother them and deny them any rewards to hurt their final ranking. If you guys have any question regarding the surprise attack or any question about the game, please leave your comments in the section below. I will do my best to answer all your questions. You can reach me on the official Warpath Discord, and if you love stream, most of the time I do a weekly stream every Friday. So usually I send a message ahead a few hours before, so you can assist this stream. You can always watch it afterward. Friends, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. Until then, I'm gonna wish you a great day. See ya.